Rob, what's your issues and complaints with here at Gledhill Park?
Well, a couple of years ago the forum put a nice fence around the outside to stop kids coming over here with their motorbikes and turning the place into quagmire, especially when it's weather like this and it's chucking it down with rain. Recently the forum project finished and they put a nice new fence in just over to the left here. Some people have come along and have taken some of the bolts out, and they were swinging on it, letting the kids in with their bikes and so on. It's annoying the neighbours. So during the elections it was a question that was raised by residents, so put it in as a request to get fixed. It was quite a large cost. It was £800 to do that and some other fence work, and it was only replacing bits that had just been damaged, and nothing's been done since. And I've been chasing it up and chasing it up, and today I've had one of the parks officers come over here with me, and he's gone through, done a full park inspection, and he's gone that little step further, and the pair of us have fixed it with £2 worth of bolts from a local shop. So it wasn't an awful lot of work to do, it wasn't an awful lot of money, but it's just not being done. And you know, my concern is with these not being done, what happens next? The whole fence panel goes, that's a couple of £1,000 to replace, and if it's happening here, it's probably happening elsewhere.
So is that your concern regarding all the budget cuts, that we could look at where money could be saved in all sorts of areas?
There are an awful lot of money that is spent that doesn't really need to be spent, you know, not even grand schemes, but things that really are mountains made out of molehills. You know, this was literally £2 worth of bolts to fix a fence. It does make you wonder what other little jobs that could be done by the street cleaners, the parks guys. As I say, this is just the guy that came over here with me from the council. He's chipped in, he's grabbed one wrench, I've grabbed the other, and we fixed the fence. It took no time at all. Why don't we just start making the parks and gardens people a little bit more responsible for these little jobs, and it would probably save a lot of money that can be ploughed into the bigger items.
Would your Labour say though that why are you pointing this out now? You had an overspend, etc. Why is one so perceptive after the fact, so to speak?
Well, strangely enough, I put these ideas forward way over a year ago. I went out with the street cleaning guys and the horticultural guys, and they're saying, well, we have to do this part of the job, and then someone else has to come and do this part of the job, and then we have to come back and finish it off. We could do it all if we were given all the tools to do the work. The street cleaners go along with the weed killer and kill the weeds rather than spending £20,000 on a special contract for that. You know, this is money and ideas that were put forward last year, but seem to have been poo-pooed or forgotten as we've gone through the year. And now we're looking at savings. These things really do need to come to the front again.